Come on.
Today I'm going to tell you one of my favorite words. Touchdown. That's right, one of my favorite words is touchdown because football is my favorite sport. When you're a football player, when you hear the word touchdown, it means you have just finished a play successfully. It may not have been pretty, it may have taken a few attempts, but through practice, perseverance, and a few good shoves, you hear that word that means you have finished. Touchdown! I play for the Quincy Blue Devils, and by the way, that's the only time I cheer for the Devil. I got the opportunity of playing on a team that was pretty good. Our first year in junior high, we were undefeated. We finished off the year without ever losing a game. That's a pretty good feeling, finishing in first place. We came into our second year of junior high feeling pretty confident that we were going to be even tougher than we were the year before. We were bigger, we were better, and we were going to win. And we did. All season long we were victorious. Right up until our next to last game of the season. That game, and all of a sudden, the clock was ticking down and we were losing. Nothing went right, we just couldn't pull it together. We lost our first game. Our perfect season had come to an end. Our winning streak was finished. That very same word that had become one of my favorites was now a sick feeling when you heard it shouted for the other team who had just ended your perfect season. It took a little bit, but we brushed ourselves off and went back to practice and realized that those days come. It's the same way in our spiritual life. Jesus didn't always promise that we would be on the mountain. He said there would be days when we'd be in the valley. No one really likes the days in the valley. It's a lot more fun to be on the mountain. It was a lot more fun to win. I know what it feels like to be in the valley. When I was just 3 years old, my mom and my dad were arrested for making and selling meth. My world changed forever. All of a sudden, I was taken away from the only people I knew and placed in foster care. Not exactly what you'd call a mountaintop moment. But you don't want to overlook those moments you spend in the valley. What we learned when we lost was you get back up. You don't quit. There's a fresh start coming. The Bible tells us in Lamentations 3:22 that His mercies are new every morning. My valley turned into a mountaintop because those foster parents that I was placed with were Christian people who took me to church and made me realize my need for Jesus. That valley is the very same reason I'm standing here today. What you learn from a loss helps you win. When Jesus speaks to you when you're in the valley, makes you appreciate those mountaintop moments. So we lost the game. You get back up, you finish the race. You really only lose when you don't allow those moments to make you stronger. Running the Christian race is sometimes hard. There are days when you have to fight for the victory, but the victory comes. Acts 20:24 says, "However, I consider my life worth nothing to me, if only I may finish the race and complete the task of the Lord Jesus has given me, the task of testifying to the gospel of the grace of God." There's coming a day when it will all be worth it. When Jesus comes, or our life ends, and the race will be over and God's grace will have sustained you through it all. And how awesome it will be when we have finished.